Hello and welcome to Game Week 27 of the Fantasy Premier League. You are watching FPL Scanner, only on Mavzone Sports. Game Week 26 is still ongoing, and I'm hoping to hit the 100 points barrier this week at least. I'm on way to doing so and am currently well poised to achieve that. Now, all depends on my players to deliver the goods. So far, I have accumulated 75 points due to the double game week. I decided not to activate the bench boost chip, and it has seemed to pay off with many key players featuring only once this game week. I also chose Harry Kane to be my captain for this game week, and he has already added 12 points with a game in hand. Fernandes was the player to be captained the most this week, but scored only 6 in 2 games. Heung-min Song would have been the perfect choice, but with Spurs playing against Fulham tonight, I'm backing Kane to deliver. Let's discuss my strategies for Game Week 27 now. Manchester City are the team to focus as they play twice this week, first in the Manchester Derby and then against Southampton. With City well on course to lift the title, I don't see them slipping up anymore. Also, I have shortlisted 3 other clubs to shine in the coming week, and hence form the basis for my player suggestions for transfers. Liverpool have a home game against Fulham and a chance for Salah to up his game. He has been somewhat quiet in the last 2 game weeks. Spurs are the team in form at this point of time, and I guess only City can match their status at this moment. More than City, it would be wise to have a full quota of Spurs players in your squad. Finally, West Ham are defying all critics and maintaining their push for the final Champions League spot. They currently occupy the 4th spot ahead of Chelsea. A home game against Leeds, they are expected to pick up all 3 points. So, for this week, the obvious choice to look for transfers is the Manchester City squad. But what Game Week 26 has taught us is that Guardiola is rotating his squad well to cope up with the fixture pile-up and rest key members of the squad. This is a nightmare for FPL managers, especially in a double game week when you take a hit of points to maximize your chances, but the player ends up featuring only once. Familiar story, right? Well, the best pick in this scenario is to go for Gabriel Jesus. He may not start both games, but will definitely get some playing time in each of the 2 upcoming games. I don't see any other City player, other than Ederson of course, to feature in 2 full games. What are your thoughts on this? Please comment below. The dynamic Spurs duo is a must-have in every fantasy club at this stage of the game. When it comes to starting a game or adding those extra points, these two have done it quite consistently. A home game against Crystal Palace, who have been severely hit by injuries, should be an easy game for the North Londoners. Gareth Bale has been the star of Game Week 26 so far. His 2 goals and an assist has resulted in him picking a total of 19 points so far. His value of 9.3 is pretty achievable while balancing the squad. Lucas Moura is another Spurs midfielder who is in form currently and has scored in both Game Week 25 and 26. His value of 6.6 is what makes him a value addition to your squad. Spurs also have a decent run of fixtures until the end of the season. Moving on to Liverpool, who have been facing a defensive injury crisis for some time now, had recently acquired the Turkish defender Ozan Kabak on loan from Schalke until the end of this season. He cost just 5.0 and has also featured in the last 3 game weeks. If Liverpool are able to steady their ship, he is going to prove more than worth his cost. Also, since City are used to rotating their defenders regularly, it would be a better option to have him in your squad. Another Liverpool player who can perform big is the midfielder Thiago Alcantara, whose budget and form indicates him to be a worthy acquisition. He was on fire during the initial few game weeks. I hope he finds his way back into the team and reward his fantasy managers. West Ham's Michail Antonio has performed whenever he has featured in a game week, whether it is a big or an average opponent. He is the main reason West Ham are on the 4th spot at this point of the season. I regret substituting him a few game weeks back. Another hammer who has been lighting up the Premier League recently is the midfielder Jesse Lingard. On loan from Manchester, he has scored 3 goals in 5 games for the Hammers. This week has seen over 17,000 managers transferring Lingard into their lineups. Leicester are still on 3rd spot of the Premier League, but a number of injuries have seen them win only 1 in the last 4 games. Jamie Vardy is currently available, but finding any other reliable player from the Leicester squad at this point of the season is a bit difficult. Let's discuss my probable transfers for Game Week 27. I'm going to wait out one more day before I confirm my transfers, but here's a preview of what is running in my mind. With City featuring twice and one of those games against United, I'm feeling tempted to replace Fernandes with Kevin De Bruyne. The last time I did that, an out of form Fernandes suddenly came back to scoring ways and made me review my decision. De Bruyne, being the key player in City, will definitely feature against United, so there is also a chance that he might be rested in the game against Southampton. I guess I will just let this one go. Gabriel Jesus is the main target that I am looking at to get in this game week. Richarlison has done his job for game week 26 and has already repaid me with a goal. Let's hope he delivers big against West Brom as well. Everton are pitted against Chelsea in game week 27, and I guess moving him out is the right way to go. Getting Jesus in my team means that I have to free up some funds. This calls for a double transfer this game week. I don't see any other midfield or defensive player whom I can let go to generate some funds. In the end, I guess the best option would be to let go of Bamford and replace him with a low budget striker. There are quite a few available for around £5. I guess Burnley's Vidra is a part-time forward who can do the job for me and cost just 4.8. Let's wait until tomorrow to decide who is going to be that player. That's all for today. Hope you agree with my suggestions. Hit the like button if you did and click the subscribe button as well. Thank you for watching Mavzone Sports. Happy weekend, stay safe and see you soon.